Hey everyone, back for another podcast. I think this is number 21. Dude, I look like shit right now. I've had really bad chapped lips for the past 2 weeks, probably. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I just want to start off and say sorry. It's been a while since I've talked to you guys or put anything out. Last thing I put out was I think it was the podcast with the Oracle, my boy Chad. So yeah, so it's been a minute. I'm just gonna let y'all know what's going on, what's been going on lately, and why have been here for a while. You know, just yeah, to let y'all know, just because I feel like some of y'all need an update, and most people that watch my stuff is just people that I know IRL. So yeah, let's get into it. Um, so I went through a breakup about a month ago. Um, yeah, a month ago. It's been very rough. I mean, it happened. It happens, and it sucks. I've been trying to get over it. It's been really tough, just because I've never experienced like in a relationship like that before, ever. Like I've never had I've never been loved and cared for so much in a relationship. So it was just it's really tough, and like I have depression. So I've been dealing with it for the past couple of years, and just when I met her to when I dated her, oh my god, I was the happiest dude on the planet. I mean, like, I was still depressed and whatnot, but I mean, when I talked to her, when I hung out with her, did whatever with her, liked, I loved, not even liked, I loved every single moment I had with her. And, it sucks that, it's not going to happen anymore. I know we could stay as friends, but, like, I mean, I just need some people to understand this. I mean, if you truly think about it, like, it's really hard to be friends with your ex. Like, I've tried, and it was kind of a disaster. I'm not gonna lie. We tried reconnecting after like 6 months to like a year. We didn't talk to each other, and it was going well for like a month or two, and then it just went in the shitter. And yeah, I can get into detail about it, but I don't want to talk about it that much. So it just goes down to that. I've been in a couple relationships. All of them were okay. They were great. Whatever. But when I was with her, oh my god, bro. Like I said, it was the happiest I've ever been. Like, ever since I got out of elementary school up until 7th grade, like, bro, it's just been a fucking shit. These past 5 years have just been absolute fucking dog shit. Just, what I've experienced. I mean, it comes with growing, comes with growing up, becoming a human being, a person, experiencing a lot of shit. But I mean, a lot of teens have mental health problems. People got their own stuff to deal with and whatnot. It's just, I hate it. And as any other teen would, they also hate it. So I mean, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm just bitching and whining about, oh my god, I have it hard. I know people have it worse. I know. Just the way I've experienced things and the way I've felt about things, it's been rough. So it's just, and besides the whole, you know, relationship thing, I believe in, bad things happen, comes in threes, but this has happened in a quadruple sum. I've had friends and family out of the hospital. um, I've been, getting back to my addictions to things, and it's not the greatest, and it's kind of hard to get out of it when you're in such a tough spot, and the only thing to numb yourself is to try and do these things. I mean, even hanging out with friends, like, it's cool and whatnot, but just I hadn't like had the greatest time, hanging out with friends, it's not even their fault. It's me. Just because I there's no, there's not even remotely anything like, like it's making me, feel better hanging out with them. I thought it would. And, it just hasn't been, and it really sucks. And it's sorry, I'm keep on stuttering and whatnot and pausing, but it's just been a really rough month. I've lost all motivation to do anything. I hadn't been to the gym that much lately. I've been starting to gain weight, which is not the greatest, not muscle, but fat. I've just, I've been hurting myself, not just, with drinking, but, using certain things to hurt myself. Like I had cut my arms a little bit. I mean, I cut up my other body parts a little bit, and I just, I've been just hurting myself, and I just, it's nice to feel pain, and I know that sounds weird and whatever, but I mean, in my head, I was like, I like feeling this pain, and do I regret it after? More or less, but like a couple days ago, I was just thinking a lot, and I was just like, do I really need to be here? And I know for a lot of people, people have had suicidal thoughts. I feel like every teenager's experienced something like that, and it might not be that big of a deal to that or to other people or whatever, but I know it's a stupid thing to think about or even do, because I've tried any of my life in the past and it hasn't worked out, and I don't know why it worked out that way. I don't know why I'm still here, because I don't think I should still be here, but I am. So there's that. So yeah, just it's I'm just miserable at this point. I mean, I'm trying to stack my money up. I mean, I just got into door dashing, which is kind of cool, because I can just drive around, listen to music, and deliver food for people, which is it's nice. So, not a bad job. I finally quit at my job of 2 years that I held, 2 years to the day. Yeah, and I met nice people there. I literally met my ex there, so I mean, there's that. So yeah, I mean, there was cool people that I met at Applebee's, and I'm thankful for it, But I just need to get out of there. I didn't like some of the managers anymore. Just the work environment from, the experience, it was cool, but it's not going to be like that everywhere. And I need to understand that, because if I stay there any longer, then next job I would have, I would do the same thing, and then I'd instantly get fired, because it's not going to be like that. So hopefully with this next job, I'm working at Macayos now, starting today. Actually, I should be asleep, but I'm not, because I've been thinking about it a lot. And I just went on social media and announced I'm going to be off social media on Wednesday. And when this podcast comes out, it's going to be on the day when I get off social media. So, yeah. I got a lot of stuff planned out. And, I'm not going to announce when I'm going to be back on social media. Or, how I'm doing. I'm going to keep that to myself. If friends happen to ask, I'll talk about it. I'm a very open person. And I don't necessarily try and sugarcoat anything. I like to stay real. I know it sounds stupid, but, I try to stay real. So, yeah. Just, what was I getting at? I don't know. I'm kind of just, like, glaring off, just because I know what I want to say. I just don't know how to necessarily word it. I'm kind of, like, trying to sound interesting, I guess. I don't know. This has been the longest 10 minutes ever, dude. Holy shit. Yeah. Just, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try and work out more. I'm gonna be off social media. I'm gonna try and eat better. I'm probably gonna go back to therapy, and I know I probably, I don't like therapy because the times that I've experienced it, I mean, it's been all right. It's been all right, you know. The first guy, he was just, you know, more of a religious type and depended everything on, you know, to experience things with, you know, God, which I respect. I respect a lot, you know. But it's just it's not me, you know. And at one time I was getting into it, and then, you know, I don't want to talk about the religion. I'm not in a place where I should be talking about religion because I'm not a religious person. So I'm just gonna fuck that shit. So I respect, you know, all these religious people, you know, Christians, Catholics, Mormons, whatever. I respect all of them. Okay. But it's not me. So what I'm trying to get at is, first guy, he was okay. It's just he didn't really understand me. Next person I went to was a girl, and you know I feel like I can communicate better with girls than boys, which sounds very fucking stupid, but it's how I am. I'm very open with everyone, but mostly with girls, just because I feel like they're more empathetic. I forget the word, whatever. It's one of those two. But yeah, just I feel comforted. I feel better talking to them. And it's nice. It's soothing. Whatever. So yeah. But right now, I would, you know, for a therapist, I would like someone I can relate to, and it's got to be a dude. But it has to be some cool dude. And I know that sounds stupid as fuck, but I mean, I got to be like, you know, I want to be friends with this man. I don't want to just go up to him and be like, hey, yo, what's up? I'm Matt. And he'd be like, yeah, I'm your therapist. Nice to meet you. I'm here for combos, and that's it. I want to be friends with him. You know, I don't want to get his number and hang out outside of therapy. But, like, I mean, I want to go in, you know, dab him up, talk about my problems. We relate on a spiritual, mental, physical level, you know. It would be nice, you know. Instead of talking to someone who doesn't understand me, but they understand the psychology, the psychs, and, you know, whatever. That's why I want to get into psychology, because I mean, like, you know, I've experienced a lot of things, and I feel like I would understand just everyone, you know, with just what's going on in their life, you know. I know I might not have it as tough as them, and I know life can be way more rough than where I'm at, but, you know, I want to try and understand people, you know. I'm interested in that. But I would like to do other things too. Like musician would be nice. You know, become a producer. I don't think I'm a good singer. Kind of cornballish, so I can't really write lyrics at all. Maybe become a director or an actor. You know, because I want to put out a short film. I want to put out an album. I want to become an actor in the short film and fully produce, direct, write, soundtrack, all of it. I want to do all that. But it takes a lot of my time up, and you know, if I do it and it makes me happy, then I'll keep on doing it, and if it doesn't, then I'll focus on myself and other things, you know. But yeah, and I want to go to this college so bad, but I gotta go to community college. Okay, I'll just say it. So NAU, tried to get in, couldn't get in, so now I'm going to Coconino. No, it's going from Coconino, and then my dad's talking it up with the college, and you know, they have my application and stuff. It's just, you know, to get into the dorms, it's very tough just because a lot of people are applying, and you know, Coconino and NAU are like combined together. It's community college, so it's around the community. So to get into the one dorm that I'm able to get into for going to Coconino, is kind of packed, so it's gonna be really tough for me to find a spot in there because it might already be full, but they hadn't gotten back to us yet, so I might not be able to go. Which, you know, I'm cool if I don't go to NAU. Or Coconino, whatever. I'm cool if I don't go up there. I like the weather. Some of the people are nice. Yeah, I think I have some friends that are going up there, but if I don't go, it's fine. If I stay down here, I'll just build up some more money. I'll go to college, get an apartment, maybe get a roommate. I don't know. It's too far thinking in the future, you know. And I want to stay in this community just because I know so many people who are going to stay in this community. And I don't want to be up in flag, you know, all depressed and, you know, just not being able to see anyone, you know. I know I can make new friends. I know I'm a little social butterfly, and I'm cool with a lot of people. You know, I can conversate with everyone and anyone. So, I mean, it's a quality that I have. And, a quality that I don't have is, attachment. I gain attachment too easily, and it really sucks. Really, really sucks. But I'm gonna be honest. It's just with girls, actually. I can say that I do have a couple of friends that are girls, or a couple of girls that are my friends. Jesus Christ. But it's just when you hang out with them a lot, you start to gain feelings most of the time. So it's kind of hard to see, of just, boys and girls just being friends and staying as friends. I mean, there's some occasions where they can be, but I mean, for me, it's most of the time just, doesn't work out that way. But, I do have a couple girlfriends, so there's that. But, we don't hang out that much, so it's not that biggie of a deal. But back to it. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I might go to community college down here, to be honest, just because it's cheaper. And tuition's not as bad, because NAU is a big-ass college. University. So, I mean, the tuition would be fucked. I mean, the paying to live up there and for the food and stuff, it's just, it's a lot. And, I don't have this rich family, kind of like middle class. Like 99.9% of the stuff in my room is stuff that I all paid for, Get money from my job, money that I've earned from, like, to be fair, there are some family members that have given me money that I've saved up to get certain things. But most of it is just from me working, because, you learn that at an early age that, you can't just depend on people to give you money, or, just money to fall out of the sky, Go have a money tree growing in the backyard, just grab some cash off the tree. You need to get a job early and experience a job and realize what you want to do, because then you experience what, a job is. So, like, my time at Applebee's for 2 years, it was cool. But now, outside Applebee's, I'm working at another restaurant, different environment, and then once I quit that job, then I will experience what I want to do more, just, it's a lot. And adulting is going to really suck, because, I mean, it'd be cool to, excuse me, I was trying to yawn and I was trying to burp at the same time. Jesus. It'd be cool to, or it will be cool. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm saying. It's going to be cool to be an adult, and it's just a lot to think about at this time, though, just because I'm still in high school. And then once I'm outside of high school, like, I've become, like, basically an adult at that point, because, I mean, I'm still going to school, college, but I'm an 18-year-old man. That's when you're a young adult, you could do certain things and whatnot, and you can start paying taxes. You gotta start thinking about, other shit, investing, some stocks, whatever. So it's, I don't know, it's a lot to put into account. And, I just don't want to think about that stuff right now, just because I already have a lot on my plate to deal with. Like, I need to be mentally okay to get through all this stuff. And once I'm mentally okay, then I can go through it. But, I mean, like I said, since 7th grade, I've just been on and off with everything. Just my mental health has been slowly declining. And right now it's at rock bottom because, I'm over here smoking and drinking, not enjoying life, numbing everything, with Nick, with alcohol, with weed, it's a lot of other stuff too that I don't want to get into, but, it's a lot. And, I'm going to try and get through it. Because all I have is myself, and only myself. Now, I know no one's going to be there for me, at one time in my life. There's going to be a moment where no one's going to be there. I've already felt that, like, there's no one that's there, but I'm still at my parents' house. I know they're going to be here. It's just hard to think about that when, there's stuff going on in the household. With friends and whatnot, I know they're going to be there. But I know I got to understand that later in life, not everyone's going to be there for you. And when you experience that, it's going to suck. But you got to be able to put, yourself through it. You got to be independent. And I am very not independent. In some things I am, but most of the time I'm not. I mean, it's just been on and off with friends. Relationships have been cool and all, but this most recent one was the best. And now that I'm out of it, I've just been in an emotional, just just emotional. I don't know. I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm depressed. I can't experience happiness at this time. It's just been very hard. I clean my room, and my friend come over and help me clean my room. Didn't ask him to, but I was just cleaning it. But what I'm saying is that even when my room is clean, it doesn't look like it off to the side, but whatever. Even then, I still feel cluttered. I know it's supposed to help your mind, or to no clutter anymore. So I mean, you just don't have the stress. Even then, there's still too much going on in my fucking head for me to deal with this shit. Like, if I wasn't in school, I feel like there would be less stress. But I mean, since my parents care so much about my grades, it's hard to think about different things, because I feel like the main thing I focus on is school. I'm like, Dad, I'm gaining weight. I need to build up money. I need gas money. I need money for food sometimes. Like, there's just a lot of things to put into account. What am I trying to get at? I'm just saying a bunch of random shit. What I'm saying is that, like, he thinks that school should be the main focus, and I understand that. But I mean, there's a lot more stuff going on with me, so it's just kind of hard to, he doesn't understand me at all. Oh, I'm your father. I understand you. No, you don't. You haven't been there. When I've tried to fucking end my life, you wouldn't understand what's going on with me. I've tried to be open with you, and it goes nowhere. It goes absolutely nowhere. Oh, it's fine. It's whatever. You'll get over it. Be a man. That whole statement, be a man. What is it to be a man, Like, oh, gotta be this tough, strong, brave man, Men don't cry. Whatever. I want to be human. That's what I want to be. I want to experience, emotion, and which I am. I want to go through life as it takes me, not just experience this shit as, I'm this big dude who, is just, I understand that I'm a very sensitive person, and most men aren't this sensitive, but that's the way I am. And, take it as is. I'm a sensitive 6'3.5", 6'4" teen, And, I am a man, I'm a dude. I have a fucking penis, That's what makes me a man. I have a penis. That's it. It's not about a personality trait that makes you a man. It's not about, whatever. It's just, I was born a man, and so I'm a man. But to be a man is different, And there's a couple traits that I have to be a man, But there's a couple traits I have that are not manly or whatever, I might look like a dude, How am I gonna word this out? This sounds weird. I might look like a dude, but like with my personality, I feel like I have. I'm explaining this like I'm just like a girl on the inside. I'm not. Jesus, man. I am so fucking tired right now. Human, we'll just say that. Just experience, human things, like with emotion and, just going through life, going through tough times, trying to stay strong, be tough, And sometimes it's hard when they get a lot of shit going on. It's hard to just, stay tough, when you have friends and family dying around you, when you have friends and family that, don't want to, be there for you and don't want to, and that don't like you and whatnot, when school is failing and, you just have no motivation, and when you're just, when you're depressed, it doesn't even have to be because of something. It's just because there's certain things in your brain that just shift around, and just you're just depressed. So I mean, with you being depressed and then adding on with all the other bullshit, you just become way more sad and or depressed. So it's just kind of like, it's hard to go through this shit, but I just gotta understand it'll be okay. It's just, with the whole statement that gotta be a man, it's kind of hard to think like that, because I've never necessarily been a man. I've been Matt. That's what I've been. That's how I am. I'm a Matt. I'm a sensitive, strong, smart, not confident. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I mean, intelligent in some sort of way. I might not be the greatest in school, but I mean, I can talk to anyone and everyone and then hold a conversation. I can talk to, some old dude or some little kid and, help. That's why I want to get into psychology, just help them out, some shit. What am I even getting at, dude? I can't even podcast no more. I am all over the place. And my God, this just goes to show you guys how much, my life recently has been. Because, I mean, I've just been tired. I've had no motivation to do anything. And I've just, I haven't been the greatest lately, And, I keep on repeating myself, and I hate it. It's been real tough. I feel alone. I've thought a lot about suicide lately, and I wanted to do it a couple days ago, and gladly I didn't. Not to me. I'm not glad. I kind of wish I did it, but I mean, I understand why I'm here. Or I don't, but I do. I'm here because I have friends and family that care about me a lot, and, there's that. And if they lose me, then they'll be sad about it. And I don't want them to be sad. I want them to be like, oh, accept it. He's dead. He's gone. It's whatever. Move on. Whatever. But, I'm here. And, that's okay, I guess. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone's watching up to this point, but if you are, thank you. I know this has been a very weird podcast because I've just been on and off with a bunch of things and I've just been going in circles. But I mean, hey, I'm here talking to you peoples, plural. S peoples meaning multiple meaning whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just enough of the negative stuff. I'm trying to stay positive through this time. It's just really hard, with, already being oppressed. Putting up with family and friends, being in and out of hospitals, putting up with some of their bullshit, just, not being motivated to do anything. I mean, even with my job at Applebee's, for a long time, I wasn't getting scheduled on shifts. I'd ask for time off and whatnot, but I said I can work during the week, and my last month and a half, I was barely even scheduled. I think I got scheduled at most 3 days. Yeah, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's at most what I got. I said I could host. They didn't schedule me at all, so I just didn't have much money. I mean, I did, but I didn't, because, I have enough in my savings. I have an okay amount in my checking, but, what I'm trying to say is I want to be, good with the amount of money I have, and I haven't been lately. So that's why I'm door dashing, just because I need to get my money up, because, for college and whatnot, and for other small payments with my car, if something happens to my car. Just, you always gotta have a savings. Remember that. All those kids watching right now. Gotta have a savings. Yeah. It's been 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna check out of here, guys. I gotta go to sleep. I'm starting to actually start fade out of reality right now. I am sorry. I've been all over the place. This podcast. This is what goes on in my head 24/7. I'm an overthinker. So yeah. Hope you enjoy the podcast. I'm gonna try and upload once a week, just a podcast. I'm not gonna do any music reviews. I've already listened to the new Danny Brown JPEG Mafia album. It's fire. Album of the year so far. And I'm not gonna count the deluxe, the estate sale for a Tyler Creator as album of the year. It's a couple new songs. They're good. They're solid. But it's not like a new album, whatever. It's like when Polo G drops, whatever his albums are called, Deluxe 2.5, 3.0, whatever the fuck, whatever. It's not like that. So I'm just not gonna be uploading music reviews. Y'all might see music being dropped. Y'all might see a short film drop out of nowhere. But know that I will be dropping a podcast once a week. So after this week, next week on Wednesday, you'll see another one. And tell my friends that I've watched up to this point, I thank you. I love you very much. And know that I am okay. I know the stuff I've said throughout this podcast has been very terrible. And I wouldn't go into detail about way more things. I just, it's hard to talk about them because, like I said, I'm an open book. But some stuff just shouldn't be said on this platform. Not saying we get taken down, but it'd be taken out of context with other people, and it feels like targeting to other people, and it's just I don't want that. So I'm not gonna say these things. But yeah, hope you enjoy the podcast. Leave a like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, just to make sure when Matthew gets a new upload in between 12 and 4 every Wednesday, 12 p.m., 4 p.m. I'll be there. So, love y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace.